Hello, Zhivago. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Okay, tell me something about your work. What are you doing in this residency?
Well, in this residency, I'm developing a new body of work that I've been studying for the last 2 years, where I, for the first time in a painterly manner, have included the human figure in my work. And the work is basically a reference about safety, about who we are, where we are, us coming from nature, going to nature, and that everybody has their own jungle within. And essentially, my main studio is in the Yucatan in Merida. I'm in a brutalist building in the middle of the jungle, and these works are a transmutation of how I feel in that space, where I feel completely surrounded by the natural world around me. Then I feel safe. I feel this like abundance of safety amidst the foliage of the jungle, the lobbies.
Amazing.
This piece in particular, it's called Sender, and it's a reference to the song title "Return to Sender." This concept of like what I think the song originally was about, a love letter that was sent in the mail and it didn't get, the person had moved, so the letter had stamped on it "Return to Sender." It was returned to whoever the lover was. But in this case, this return to sender is the concept of, death and what happens to who we are and what our soul is, and the character himself is cut out, and what he is fabricated of is basically the ethos of the painting, which is the very first layer of this painting. And so he is almost like a relic of ancient time amidst this abstract jungle around us.
And what about this one?
This piece is called "The Grass Is Not Always Greener." It's a little bit of the title carries a little bit of humor, but it's basically a female character who is standing in front of this very colorful jungle. Like, she, inside of her, has a complete other type of foliage that's like representing her. It's almost like sunbeam is shooting out from her chest, that are like the sunbeam is being the leaves. And conceptually thinking about another type of like this idea of never being like happy where we are and always like searching for something further than where we are, but not always is that further place better. It seems better at the moment, but you get there, and it's like my mother used to say, if you're miserable here, you'll be miserable there. Or if you're happy here, you'll be happy there.
Okay, thank you, Shiva. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.